Today's show is going to be different than our other shows. This is our last show for season 3, and although we will be back next season, our friend Arlene will not be back. Sadly, she is moving, but we are also very happy for her. Today, we want to dedicate this whole show to her and how much she is appreciated. So, when we come back, we are going to talk with Arlene.
This segment is brought to you by Harry's Construction, whose motto is, "If you can dream it, we can create it." They are the kitchen and bath design experts, so call Harry's Construction for all your remodeling needs.
Welcome back to Let's Talk About It, and there might be some tears shed today. This is a different episode for us because we are ending season 3 with saying goodbye to Arlene, but it's all for the good. It really is. You know, where you're going is where you think God is leading you, and we always want to be obedient to that.
That's exactly right. And he's been very direct with John and I both, and for our entire lives. But we feel such a peace about this. And, you know, I didn't plan on starting over at 62 and 64 years old, but here we are. So why not? Yeah, why not?
Why not? You know, we were just even talking about when I made the call to you.
Yes.
To ask you to be on the show. And I remember.
Did you really think that I was going to say no?
Oh, 100%.
Because I thought I was going to say no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I told Troy, I was like, yeah, we're going to have to think of someone else. Teresa was in, but Arlene's a no. She's not going to do it. And so when you called back and said, yeah, I'll do it, I was like, oh, really?
Well, I really did pray about it because I said I would.
Yeah.
And then, but I just was like, no. And I talked to John about it, and he said, absolutely, you're going to do this. He said, why wouldn't you? He said, God is giving you an opportunity. You know, I'm like, oh, gosh.
He said to us today that it's a show where women talk, and you were like the best suited for that. Maybe in a little bit different words.
That's right. No, that was. Why wouldn't they choose you, Arlene?
Yeah, we love to talk.
And honestly, we always say from the first episode, we just
the three of us, click, click, click.
Immediately.
And I always laugh because when you described it, because I really didn't know you.
No, right. We had met.
I interviewed you for a Valentine's thing for Join the City True Stories, but I didn't know you. Mm-hmm. And you called yourself Pollyanna, and to this very day, I always think of you as little Pollyanna because you're so optimistic. Everything could be going wrong on set, and you're just like, it's fine.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
No, really, it's okay.
I have loved every part of you being on this show with us.
Thank you.
It has been, oh yeah, here they come. It has been such a blessing to get to know you.
I have loved, never did I dream I would be able to meet the people that we have met.
Yeah.
That's my favorite part.
We have met some of the greatest people in our own community. And we have gotten to know each other in a way I never anticipated. Did not anticipate that I would love y'all so much.
Yeah, because I had no clue what this was going to look like.
Right,
honestly.
right.
Like,
We didn't.
No clue.
No, we didn't.
And you know, Arlene, I really don't see you too much in between recordings. I don't.
Right.
But I always think about you. I always think about you at that job that you're at. And so stinking proud of you for doing that.
Thank you.
I'm so proud of you for doing that.
I recently said to John, I said, who knew all these years that God was preparing me for a mission field
Exactly.
that I never anticipated. I would have not met even one of these people at church. But God has put me in a mission field that He has been preparing me for all my life. And it is a job, but I get to go and be Jesus with skin on.
And that's a phrase
To
that
the
I will
people.
take
Yes,
with me
and
forever.
I have loved Jesus all my life.
All my life, and Jesus with skin on. Yeah, I get to go be Jesus with skin on. And I think that people who are not, who have regular jobs, okay, not church work,
Yeah.
they forget
Oh.
that they are the ministers every single day where they work. You don't have to say a word, but you love people and they can tell a difference. You love people right where they're at, which is not always comfortable. And it's like, okay, God, work here. And in the mornings when I wake up, my clock goes off at 3:30. Yes, Kelly, I know.
Yeah.
My clock goes off at 3:30. I do not hit the snooze button, not ever. I hit off and I get up and I say, yes, Lord, yes, to whatever you put in front of me today. And why are we not doing that all the time?
Yeah.
Why did it take me working at an outside church job to realize how important each person, how important every person who watches this show that is not in full-time ministry at the church, you are so crucial to the kingdom.
Yeah.
Right.
So crucial to the kingdom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that just shows all over you. I want you to know that your heart shines, that the wisdom that you've brought forth has been amazing. I have grown and learned from you so much. And I want you to know that. And I'm going to put you on the spot, but what are some of your favorite things in these 3 seasons that you will look back on?
There was one day, okay, our viewers do not see, all they see is the edited versions.
Yes, thank you.
Goodness. Thank you, Jackson. Because it can be so ridiculous.
Yeah.
It has been today.
But there, I don't even remember what it was that you were saying. This was in season 1, and you started saying something, and it came out all discombobulated. And we started laughing, and the crew and the 3 of us were laughing for like 7 or 8 minutes, just laughing because we couldn't get control of ourselves.
And I was just saying, like, unless you're here to see it, you just wouldn't believe it.
No, we look so put together.
I know.
We are. Stop giving our secrets away.
It's like, I can never remember the stinking tagline.
Oh,
How many times have I said, what am I supposed to say now, Troy?
That's right. 3 women with big opinions.
Always backed by
Always
people.
and you can't remember it.
Or wait, or
I can't remember if it's a tip, a guess.
Yeah.
What's next?
What segment are we on? What's next?
crazy.
It's just been
And you know, some of my other favorite times are when we all have lunch together and
yeah.
we pray together.
Yeah.
I love that.
And Arlene, I remember the season, I guess it was season 2 when you coughed for an entire season.
I did a cough. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I had a cold and I just.
It would not leave. I mean, my gosh. And then I got it.
You did.
Oh, my.
It would, and the times that we have sat here and we get red in the face, you've done it. We've all 3
Oh,
done
yeah.
it. And we can see it happening, but
Yeah.
we can't do anything about it.
I have I have loved every minute of this.
I have too.
I have loved every minute
have
of doing
too.
this with you girls.
Yeah.
I look forward to the day that we record.
Yes.
I look forward to seeing you girls. I look forward to seeing who our guests are.
I do too.
Talking about God.
And I appreciate all of the topics you've come up with for not just the guests that we have gotten, but the things that we have talked about together. Gosh, I've learned so much. I've learned so much.
Yeah. I would say it's probably one of the biggest ways that I've grown in my walk with God.
It definitely
and it
is.
wasn't meant to be that.
No.
But it just
that
really
wasn't
is.
what our purpose was.
Right.
No. And
But wow.
No, absolutely not. Who would have thought? And
Right.
then the bearing of your soul.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Crying, laughing.
That's right. That's
ugly
exactly.
crying on
Coughing.
TV. Boy.
We've done it all. And I want you to know, even though we are moving forward, we have no clue how that's going to look.
Yeah.
We really don't.
And you don't want to replace me.
I
You
don't.
want to get someone else.
I don't want to replace you. Like, let's just end there. I don't want to replace you.
But we don't want to replace somebody. You just start fresh. You start season 4 with something new. Who knows? God knows.
Yeah.
God knows.
And we will
He knows exactly
be
what
directed
it's going
by
to look
him.
like.
Yes. Be obedient to what he
That's
has
exactly
for us.
right.
Because when we do, we get a show like this.
That's what
Yep.
we get. That's what,
And-
when we're obedient, this is what we get.
And you can't put a price tag on
No.
No.
Can't put a price
And
on
From
it
it.
day
has been
one,
beautiful.
from the mock discussion.
Yes. When
Yep.
we first had our pretend discussion, and we were like, we should have recorded that. It
Yes.
was perfect.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
And I just find so much joy in it. I really
love
do.
y'all so much.
I love,
love
you.
you
And you will be so missed.
Thank you.
And when we come back, we have some more surprises.
We wanted to send a special thank you and shout out to these businesses for supporting Joy in the City benefit that we had. Thank you to Broadway Bakery for the amazing dessert table, to Always a Party for your donations. Thank you to JMM Hair Salon and my favorite nail tech. Thank you to Greenwood Steakhouse, Best Way Pizza in Greenwood, Village Pantry, Woody's on the Boulevard, Bedford Candies, Legetta's, 3125 Boutique, Mitchell Farms, Mansion Donuts, JJ Hadley's, Philly Pretzel Factory, Harry Houck's Construction, Primerica Financial Services, The Nehemiah Project, Inspire Broadcasting, Main Effects Salon, Bonnie Williams, The Clay Cup, Giant Eagle, Advantage Resource Group, Dick's Home Care, The Lighthouse, Blair County Sheriff's Office, Newsworthy Network, Transformation Church, International Overdose Families United for Change, Tyrone Community Outreach, Break the Mold, Complete Insurance Services, Absolutely American, and Out of the Shell for your donation of gift cards, basket items, or sponsoring a table. This event was only made possible because these businesses, restaurants, and churches in our area decided to step up and help. So we encourage you to visit one of them and learn about these great organizations right here in our city. And again, thank you.
Hi Arlene, it's Krista. I met you 4 years ago at a Mother's Day breakfast. It was absolutely the funniest thing I've ever been to, and I paid to go see comedians. So I just wanted to let you know that still is in my top rank of best performances ever. I know that Let's Talk About It has made an impact on my life, and I was cleaning one day from one of the tips that Kelly made, and the episode that you did on your appreciation book or your thank you book, I forget what you call it, but it inspired me. And being a nurse for almost 3 decades now, I have received some wonderful things, so I call it my love book. And I brought it out today to show you that I have been putting it together for at least the last 4 or 5 years, and your wit, your wisdom, your humor, and your Southern Belle accent, it swooped me from the very beginning. So I love you, I thank you. Thank you for blessing others with everything that God has talented you with, and I'm just happy that I was a part of it. You have a great day.
Well, Arlene, I can't believe that you're heading south. I knew it was going to come sooner or later, even though you said you weren't going to. Our friendship has been great over the years. You know, we're sisters now. I was so excited when you started this TV show. let's talk about it. Because that's you. That's so much you. And when you invited me as one of your first guests, I was so surprised and honored that you thought of me.
Absolutely.
That we could share our stories together about Jesus.
Yeah.
Arlene, I'm going to miss you bunches. You know that. But we'll be in touch all the time.
That's right.
Love you. Care about you. We'll be praying for you and John. Love this great journey.
Hey, Arlene. I just wanted to say it's been so wonderful to know you. I know it's been about 3-4 years, a short time. But in that time, we went from, hey, I'm Larry Bellato, to, hey, you're my big sister. You're my friend and confidant. You've been such a wonderful and dear person for me to get to know. Your husband has been special to me. And I'm not looking forward to you go, but I'm happy that you're going to be happy. You're going to be with family. And I believe someday we'll be taking a trip down south, and Joe and I will stop in and see you.
That's right.
So until that time, you and John be blessed.
Oh.
You have a great life, and you take care. Bless your little heart.
Hey Arlene, it's Brendan here. I just wanted to take a few moments and say what an honor it has been to work with you on the set of Let's Talk About It. I know you and I are always hassling each other or giving each other a hard time, but putting all of that aside, it has been a great blessing to be able to work with you.
Me too.
Your infectious smile and your great personality always lights up that set no matter what is going on or the day that we've had. And even when us guys get out of line, you always find a way to whip us right back into shape. I just wanted to take a moment and pray for peace and rest for you and John in your new season of your life, and for great health in your years ahead. And personally, thank you for everything that you've done, not only for the set of Let's Talk About It, but for everything you've done in our community.
Hi Arlene, it's one of your buddies from the Let's Talk About It. Looking back over the few years that we've done this, I had heard about you, but I really didn't know you till you come in and started filming with us and doing the Let's Talk About It program. I do know that you were a very friendly person because you sat next to the chair where the guests always sat, and you always greeted them, introducing yourself. I really like that you love people. Not only do you love people, you make them feel welcome. And another thing, I'm amazed at how well you know the Bible. You've always quoted scriptures. You know, when we have a guest to help them, influence them, give them help. It was really great just being around you and hearing you talking to people. And we definitely are going to miss you. So we pray the blessings on your life when you and Pastor John move away. Keep in contact. Don't become strangers. If you ever get back in the area, please stop by to see us. Other than that, that's all I have to say, other than we will miss you on Let's Talk About It. Take care, and God bless.
Thank you, Harold.
So Arlene, another member of the crew here, just telling you how much we're going to miss you, how much of a joy it was working with you. My wife and I, years ago, when we started talking about doing a show kind of directed at women, but a godly-based show, we prayed about who to bring on, and when Kelly and I thought about it and prayed about it and decided to ask you, we didn't really know you all that well at the time. And I could not be more pleased with the decision to ask you to be part of this show, because ever since the first episode, the chemistry between the three of you has been phenomenal. And even behind the scenes, it's just been such a delight to work with you and to see how you interact with people, how you interact with Kelly and Teresa. From my perspective, the director's perspective, it just has been such a blessing. And I can just sit back and watch as God used the three of you in such a fantastic way that I just had to capture it and record it. You know, I said recently that I look in the scripture when it says, I thank my God every time I think about you. And that's true about you. That's true about you and Pastor John. I am so thankful that I got to know you guys, and especially in the last few years, got to know you on a more personal, relational level. We're going to miss you. We're going to miss you. Let's Talk About It's going to miss you. Our cast and crew behind the scenes are going to miss you. And we just pray for many, many blessings for all that you do in the next stage of your life, this next chapter. So thank you for agreeing to be part of this show. You have transformed our lives and hopefully the viewers of this show as well. God bless you.
Hi, Mom. Let's talk about it for a minute. Okay. You have such a love for a good cup of tea, anything Southern. Southern hospitality, biscuits and gravy, butter, an excessive amount on everything. A love for Dad, a love for Kristen and I, a love for your grandkids, but most of all, love for God. And you have not only shared all of that with me throughout my whole life and always been willing to talk about it and confront things that were hard topics and do so from a biblical perspective and a loving motherly perspective. But now you've gotten to share that with the community, and it has been so neat to watch and unfold. I cannot wait to get a front row seat to your next adventure, because one thing we're gifted at is always talking about it. So I can't wait to see what's next, Mom. I love you so much. Bye.
We love you, Mims!
Hi, Arlene. I am so thankful for you. A few things that I love just about you and who you are is that you are a woman of truth, that you are deeply rooted in God's word, and that you are a deep well. You're a deep well of God's wisdom, and I love how that spills out onto others and in every conversation that we've ever had. I loved being on the show with you at Let's Talk About It, and it's just a joy to know you, and I'm so excited for this next season for you and John, and I just know that God has amazing things ahead of you. Your best days are ahead of you, not behind you. I love you, my friend, and I just want you to know that you are truly amazing.
Arlene, or Jarlene.
Jarlene.
Oh, goodness. It's been a blessing to know you and call you friend. I thank you for everything that you've done for me and my family. It was a blessing to be on the show with you. Let's Talk About It. I know you've touched many lives through that show, but not just the show, just who you are, and you love well, you love hard, and it's just so appreciated. You're going to be so missed by many, but we trust and believe that the Lord has something really great for you and John. Praying for you, and we love you.
Hey folks, thank you for taking a moment to let people share what a wonderful person Arlene is. I love her dearly. We've been together a long, long time. And I know this is kind of hard for her because she is a humble superstar. We were at Outback not very long ago, and a family sat down beside us, and the gentleman looked over and saw Arlene, and he just simply said, "I watch you on television." We've had that a lot since she's been on Let's Talk About It. It's been a wonderful experience for her. Let me tell you something I did several years ago. I saw a picture of an older, attractive lady, and then it had a picture of her when she was young up in the corner, and it had this quote. It said, "You can take no credit for beauty at 16, but if you're beautiful at 60, it'll be your soul's own doing." I saved that. You can see it here, and I put it with a picture of Arlene a couple of years ago. When she turned 60, she embraces her age with happiness and with joy. And I put that on social media, and she had such a hard time with that. And you know, over the years, I've been known as a jokester, but let me tell you something. Those words, I mean every one of them. She is a fantastic person, and I love her dearly. God bless.
Oh, look at us. Oh. Oh, that was so great. That was beautiful. What in the world are y'all doing? Oh, that was so nice. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, y'all. I hope that you have loved this as much as I have. The last 3 seasons has been one of the greatest joys of my life. Sharing with Kelly and Teresa and the guests that we've had, oh, fantastic, fantastic. 32 years ago, when John and I came to Altoona, I came kicking and screaming, let me tell you. I did not want to leave the little community I was in. Oh, but God, but God. Kristen was 4 at the time, and she started going to a preschool downtown, and it was only for a couple hours, and I would sit there and wait. And the cathedral was right across the street. And there were 2 things I knew about Catholic churches. They were open all the time, and I knew nobody there would know me. So I got brave one day, and I walked across the street to the cathedral. And I went inside, and I sat and I knelt on the bench in front of me. And I said, oh God, make me love this place and make me love these people. And God has answered that prayer over and over and over. Altoona is my home. And Altoona's people are my family. Oh. I just want to encourage you to love God and love people. And my mantra for the last few years, God gave me this. He said, I am faithful, Arlene. You can trust me. So I say, He is faithful, and I trust Him. He is faithful, and I trust Him. Friend, He is faithful, and you can trust Him. Gosh, I love y'all. Thanks for tuning in for 3 seasons that I've been able to be a part of. Until next time, let's talk about it.
As we end season 3, we just want to thank all of our viewers. We hope you enjoyed season 3 as much as we did, and that you come back for season 4 in September. Thank you to our team who helps with sound, video, and editing. This show would not be what it is without you. The amount of laughs that we have had have been absolutely incredible. The beautiful guests that we have had on this show have been amazing. And the talks that we've had, well, they have just brought so much laughter and have helped me grow so much. We would love to hear from you, our guests and viewers, of what you would like to see next season for this season 4 show. And until next time, let's talk about it.
When it's time for a new roof, Champion Roofing is your best choice. We're a certified award-winning roofing contractor, meaning your roof is done right the first time. Call today.
Champion Roofing, we're the solution.